Alright folks, I got some complaints last time that the video was going way too fast and we were jumping scenes too quickly. Well, that's our lives. That's how it is in real life. It was a blur. It was a blur. So we're off to Sacramento right now. I'm gonna put you in the car so you can see what it looks like on the inside when we load this thing, because it fills up very fast. Well guys, there's a reason why we don't travel on Friday, and yet again, today's Friday. So us leaving today, we found out that our car was running low on oil. So we drove down to an auto place to get some more. Not a big deal, right? Well, I found out when I just pulled up here, we drove a 10-minute drive right all the way down here, and I forgot to put the oil cap back on. So there's that. Luckily, they had the right oil. I bought the wrong one, so that was kind of annoying. Then I had to replace it, whatever. But now we're in a much better place. Now we're headed off on a 3-hour drive over to Granite Bay. So see you soon. So we got an early morning here at the Granite Bay Church. We're doing sound check right now, and our check engine light came on our car. So I don't know, I gotta check that out, and hopefully it's not a big deal. If it is, This morning was very strange though. The check engine light not working, the handle on my guitar case was broken, I broke my watch cover for my watch this morning, and my battery's gonna die on my camera. Like, it was seeming like all at once everything just was going wrong. So super weird. Second Sabbath this has happened in a row. So I don't know what's going on, but I know the Lord will work it all out. But right now we need to be focused on doing the concert, so that's what we're gonna do right now. So the concert went well, actually pretty good turnout for a really big church, and we ran into some familiar friends. You know Seth from Laura's music video. He played the oboe for, what song?
He's Always Been Faithful.
He's Always Been Faithful. That's right. So having lunch now. Too bad you guys aren't here. And Rachel, of course. Rachel is a part of the scripture songs, yeah. Oh, what song was on that? Do you remember the song?
Fear Thou Not.
Fear Thou Not, yes. Very good album. You guys need to buy it. Well, friends, we made it to California. We didn't film anything because it was a very long trip. It was 7 hours of driving, and we left at 6 o'clock in the morning, but we have made it to our destination. So now we have just a little bit of time before it picks up again, and we're looking forward to it. What's up, guys? This is a different place you don't normally see us in, but we're back where we were at Catalina, and they're doing a Christmas thing where you go out on boat and you look at Christmas lights. So I don't know what that's going to be like, but I figured might as well film it. Kind of interesting. Never done a nighttime vlog, so why not? That was a nice little boat ride.
Such a nice little boat ride.
Nice little boat ride. Wish there was a little more lights, but it is early in December, so it's only the 2nd, so I don't know. Kind of cool. What did we do again?
We looked at lights on a boat. What did you guys think of the evening?
On a scale 1 to 10, 4?
4. What about
One.
you?
Oh!
That's what happens. So we found ourselves out on a pier right now. We're going to go look at the waves in the ocean, even though it's late. Well, hello again. We are at Mentone now, and we're actually here to see a concert. So yesterday we did Christmas lights, and today we're going to do a choir concert. Laura used to go to a school called Fountain View Academy. Maybe you guys have heard of it, maybe you haven't. But anyways, the director there, at least for the music department, was Craig Cleveland. Now he's the director of Castle Valley, right? Which you guys sort of remember. We went there in Utah. It was really beautiful. We didn't really get to run into him because he went to Fountain View during that time. But now he's here. We're going to hear his new choir. So hopefully that's fun.
I'm just going to tell a real embarrassing story on here because it's just, only fair. But And she came and she cut a bunch of albums and she could sing really beautifully. And I told her, I said, you have a beautiful voice, but it's so boring. It's so boring. And I had been that way when I was a teen, and no one had helped me with that until I got later on. So I knew I had this burning passion to have every singer be dramatically communicating the gospel. And so I told her, I said, look, one whole year went by, no singing, no solos. And she comes to me, she said, I really want to sing. I said, well, you have to sing a message. And so I said, all right, there's a little opening concert, September, going to school for 3 weeks. I'll give you a shot at it. You sing like crazy. And if you can really communicate, then we'll carry on. And so she's on the bus, riding to this concert. And Randy Falkenberg was in school there, and he was singing a lot of solos. If I remember the story right now, you correct me if I tell it wrong. Okay, so as I remember the story, and maybe I'm all wrong, because sometimes I get it wrong, but she went to him and said, look, I've got to get this to happen. And obviously you're communicating in a way that, is working. So what do I do? And he said, you pray. And you ask God to get you out of yourself, get you out of your shell, and get into the people that need to know what the gospel's all about. And then you give it. And what I remember, see, I didn't know that, but all I knew is I'm standing here looking this way, and she comes here and she just came unglued. And it was so exciting and so dynamic, and I'm like, and I said, praise the Lord. And afterwards she told me, well, I was praying, and Randy told me to pray, and God helped me get out of my shell. So tonight, I've asked her to sing.
Me and Laura are off to the television station LLBN. You guys know that place, so this should be fun. Every time we're here, we gotta go there. Made it to LLBN. They changed the set in here. It used to be on this wall, but then they moved it to that wall. And Laura used to be nice to me, but now she's in love with me. So it's a tough life, I'm telling you. What's going on here? What are we doing here, Roddy?
Patrick.
Is that Patrick? Looking good, looking good. What's Laura got?
I don't know.
She's got some stripes
I'm
happening.
just putting
I have a
colors.
yellow snowman. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's not talk about that one.
This mom guy over here. What am I looking at? The ocean?
A heart.
That's your mom. That's what you're looking at.
Look at this is what I'm trying to make.
Oh, very original. I like it. What we do? Oh, we're doing a blue star. Didn't see that coming.
Could have never predicted that.
What are we doing, Chloe? No? You tell them. You tell them. Tell the internet how you feel.
Yeah, she's a brown snowman, like me.
That's an angel.
That's
But
an
okay.
angel.
Let's, yeah, we'll have to do the beginning, I think, again.
You think so?
Laura said she had a lot of
Oh, yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it from there.
I need to get away from it a little bit.
Okay.
Because then it goes back, huh? Okay.
So interesting enough, these two clips don't have any audio because I never plugged in my microphone. But in short, I was telling you guys that we headed off to Phoenix, Arizona, and we did a concert at a little town called Tempe. And the turnout was great, the concert was really cool, and this concert was special because I have a really good friend that I've been friends with online for almost 2 years. We do a lot of digital ministry together. When I talk about One Accord the Guild, he is one of the main leaders, and yeah, we were just talking about his church and how many lights are there on the stage, and it's blinding. But I got to finally meet him after almost 2.5, almost 3 years, maybe something like that. We got to meet in person, and it was awesome. But I was sick the entire time. And sick we have been for quite some time. Since Christmas Day, we've actually been sick. Now it's almost January 10th, so it's been quite some time. We're barely now getting over what we're getting over. I still have a persisting cough. It's really annoying. Laura didn't get as sick as I did, so I'm the one kind of suffering. But I'll let you into a little secret. I've had the very strong urge is to make a DVD of my testimony. Now, I can do that in two ways. I can just tell my testimony like a church, have it filmed really well. I think that's one way of doing it. But I would kind of lean on what Christian Berdahl did with his ministry, where he did a DVD series about his life story, interviewing his family, talking about the things that were happening way back when, and then interjecting beautiful spiritual lessons from those times into now. And then you can see the full transitions. So if that's something you're interested in, know that I'm working behind the scenes to try to get it to work. I've already gotten a second camera. I bought brand new wireless microphones. Also, my other microphone's not working right now, so that might be a problem, but I don't know. But I definitely want to do this. It's going to take some time. It may take almost 2 years to film, but I think it'd be really good, and I think a lot of people would appreciate it. Other than that, I don't really have any other details about it other than I want to do it. I'm lining people up for interviews. I'm doing outlines and stuff like that. So keep us in your prayers. Of course, we're working on the album. We're pretty close. I have almost 11 songs out of the 13 songs done. So we're getting to the end of pushing out the other album. And I guess I'll see you guys in a brand new video pretty soon. Hopefully the next one will be exciting. It won't be as many montages, but what can you do? I do miss you guys. I appreciate you guys. Before I go, I put out excuse you? Hello? So the last thing I want to let you know before I let you go is that I put out a video for California Conference for Youth Rush. Super awesome video. Spent a long time on it, but it's finally out. I'll put a link in the description down below because it was awesome. Fantastic video. I would love to do something like this again. Outside of that, I'll see you guys later. You guys take care. Be healthy. Make sure you take your vitamins. Go outside, get some sunlight. We can't do that in California because we're getting hit by all the major storms or whatever, but things are good here. Bye-bye.